내려오는 건 아니고 이제 며칠 있다가 또 그쪽으로 가고요.
장어에다가 파김치를 같이 전골 장수 파김치.
저도 웃긴 거 맞아요. 음식물 처리하는 기술이 1등이야.
말이 없다.
그래서 푸드 웨이스트에 전 세계에서 우리가 10위.
습관심이 너무 심해요. 이것도 그렇긴 한데
물이 흥건하게 있어. 물 주느라고. 아, 나 이거 비 온 거지? 예뻐. 버려.
Never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secrets start in your heart so slow. But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Losing almost all my energy. It's getting hard to talk to you, and I'm the only one who speaks. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secrets start in your heart so slow. But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Here we go, turning all the wrongs into rights. Here we go, you can take me there tonight. Whoa, this life is all we know. Whoa, I can't stay if you can't let it go. I never really know what's going on. And even when you're next to me, I feel like you were gone. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secrets start in your heart so slow. But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know. But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know.
다시 목소리